Go into live, go into here, get a shareable link. I guess that's as far as I really have to go there. Okay, now we just need to get my window up. Alrighty. And hopefully everything I have is where I need it to be. Okay, we got 2 minutes. Ah, seize a crab. Alright, so I need to move. Where do I need to move at? This is going to take me down. This will probably take me up. We need to go to 2477. And I do not see my window, so the thing did not do its job. I don't see my chat window. Well, that still looks, well, no, I think I see a bar on the bottom, so I don't think it's technically full. Hey, hello, Pumpkin. How you doing? We've got a problem. I need to move that chat window down a bit. I can't see my overworld map. Not gonna work for me here. That'll work. Now I can see it. Still can't make out my chat comments. Think we're very close to where we want to be. Got to be careful. I don't want to get killed by a... We'll go on a force screen here very shortly. Thank you for joining. It's nice seeing you. How you doing today? All right, 2, 1. Let's just go ahead and start. Why are we waiting around for that? Okay, let's go to playing. And the counter can now be turned off and exited. Hello everybody and welcome to a new experience that I don't know that I'm going to like or not. As you can see, about 2100 blocks behind me, I have my latest death. I have died multiple times. My zoom button doesn't work. I forgot that I don't have a zoom on here. I need to figure that out. But anyway, we are trying something called Vault Hunters, and we're here at the invite of Boston, aka Boston Snorlocks, from the Philosophy SMP server, a friend of mine who has introduced me to this and helped me to, well, the server's public, but I think he probably helped me to get in here, although I'm not 100% sure. I mean, they might have just allowed me in just to see if I'd be any good or not. But the point is, we're here and we're trying to do this Vault Hunter thing, and I don't know if this is going to be for me or not, but you're going to be with me for the ride. I've already started, died a few times. I'm already on a journey. I already had a place here where I wanted to hang out. And now we're going to try and work my way more towards where Boston's base is and see if I want to go there. We're using vanilla Minecraft, but I changed the skybox with the sky texture. I think it's either better skies or dramatic skies, or it's one that doesn't require Optifine. Although there are shaders, I haven't tried messing with them yet. So what we were doing when you guys came in over here, I really wanted to live over here because I love this little area, and I love it because not only do I have crabs, which are running around, which are fun to look at. I don't know if they're violent or not here like they are in Creativerse, but not only do I have... You got some horrible tasting healthy juice? What did you get? Let us know what you got in the chat there. Anyway, not only did I have them, but the reason why I wanted to stick around, I have this ice shelf here. Oh, good thing I came back. I almost forgot my bed. I don't want to forget my bed. Oh, poopy. Oh, we're stuck in a loop. Alright, let's get my bed again. I had the most hard time trying to get this thing up and running, but over this way, as I get closer to the ice... Oh, looks like... Are these from the penguins? Or are these from coconuts? I don't know what those are. Yep, see right here. We've got penguins! They're the cutest thing in the world, and I just wanted to stay here and watch those guys. Let's go ahead and put my bed down and go to sleep. It looks like it's going to be dark time, and we don't want to be trying to do anything when it's night. You got a carrot, red apple. It sounds something like an odd wallet or something, but those actually usually taste good. Anyway, this is where I wanted to hang, but my friend would like to do some vaults with me, would like to work with me, and I just learned today, this is, I believe, season 3 of Vault Hunters. So I just learned today that within this season, you can actually learn, they don't call it skills, but there's an abilities or knowledge. You can actually gain knowledge together. And I thought, that sounds pretty interesting. I bet Boston would want to do that. So I shouldn't be 1,000 or so blocks away from him so that we can get together. So now I need to go to negative 4,000, which would be over this way. We're going to do a real quick ocean journey. I'm going to try and go on the water here as much as I can. I don't want to be right next to him. I need to find a place that I feel comfortable and unique enough to build in. I need to try to cross land, I guess, unless there's a water path here. But yeah, there's a bunch of textures in here. There's a bunch of new critters that you can see. And I did a smart little move. I'm pretty proud of myself. I got myself a pair of leather boots right off the bat. And the reason why I did it is I saw that there was some ice and snow around. So I wanted to make sure I could... Wow, I'm about full on inventory. I got a couple of villagers too, by the way. I got to show you this. But I wanted to make sure there was... I had boots on for the ice and snow that I was seeing. So, what the heck is this? Somebody captured a penguin and stuck it here. Must be where Boston came in. So we got to go all the way up this mountain. It'd be one way to go where we want to go. Because that's where the number is increasing. We can go up that way, or we can try to go around the side. Going straight up the hill is going to be very difficult. Don't know that we can do it, but I'll show you something cool with this villager when we get somewhere safe. Looks like somebody's been around here. I don't want to try and do that right now. Look at the chat comments in just a second. This game is being played right now. The difficulty setting is hardcore. So it's not that you die. It's not like hardcore like single player where if you die you lose the world, but hard mode I think is the better word for it. It's hard mode. And it's very difficult to survive in this world. I've got blown up by creepers so many times it's not even funny. Anybody around here to bother me? I wonder if I can use my stone pick here on this deep slate. I don't have enough audio volume, and I want to turn on the Minecraft music for you, so give me a second. I will get to that. I think I'm about out of room. I can't carry tough around. Is that what that is? I probably will want it later, but I'm about out of room, so I got to get where I need to get. Let's see. Which is the best path here forward? If you'll notice on the terrain, whoever did the terrain mod, they've added half slabs. They have a special terrain mod they've used, and they've added half slabs, and that makes the terrain have more of a smooth, gradual ascent and descent. I'm still on the small screen, aren't I, or am I in the big screen? I got to double check that, but I'm not safe yet to do it. Black pig. Can I get up into this one of these trees and be a little safer, perhaps? Try to get away from all the mobs that are trying to kill me? No. Really not safe to do that. Is this the direction we're trying to go? Do I have it on the big screen? Yes, there are a bunch more mobs. There are penguins, as I showed you. There are different colored pigs and cows. There are crabs. That's what I've seen so far. I'm sure there's more. And as you can see, we've got different colored leaves. So it's like autumn around here. I shouldn't be skipping this cliff wall back here because there might be some iron in easy access. But the problem with that is that if a creeper is hiding in one of these nooks and blows me up, I lose everything and I have to take an hour and a half to find my way back. Alright, I think we're working our way down the mountain. As long as I don't fall into a giant cave, I should be fine. Keep your eye out for some iron. I will turn up the volume and turn on some music as soon as I get safe and maybe show you a few things that are kind of cool here. I see something here I might want, but I'm going to run out of daylight here pretty soon and room. This is a new special kind of iron. I don't remember what it's called, but it's a special kind of iron. Trying to think, what can I toss? Let's toss that. So I have just a little bit more space. Okay, I see some water. We're trying to get closer to where his base is supposed to be. Let's explore this water channel and see if that's going to help us at all. Got my boat right here. I don't need seeds. I don't know why those are in there. You always pick up seeds at the most inopportune moments, don't you? Okay, let's turn up the volume a bit. I can't hear anything. I don't know about you guys. Let's have a little Minecraft music. And then I will look at your chat and make sure I've answered anything that you had to answer. Okay. Alright, now let's make sure everything is running. Looks like we're all correct, so that's all good. I had a terrible time getting this up and running. I thought that this was a mod like you normally get when you're at... I don't know if that stuff's important or not. I should nab a couple bits of it. I didn't know if it was a mod like when you download normally from CurseForge, you get a jar file. And I thought maybe this would be some kind of mod like that, but turned out that it was, you have to install it using the CurseForge app. Oh, okay, I can't break it. I don't have the right kind of pick. And I'm not sure what it takes to get the right kind of pick, but I don't want to destroy blocks. It might be useful for somebody else. Anyway, I had to install the CurseForge app, and it had to put on, there's like 100 and some mods behind this mod called Vault Hunters that are all included with it, and they have it all in a pack, all installable through the, I need that iron desperately, but I don't know if I have enough time or energy to work all the way up there to that. I'm just going to skip it. Sometimes you got to make a harsh decision. I don't know what kind of biome I'm in now, and I don't know if that's dangerous or not. We're in negative 2,400, so we are working our way steadily towards my friend's base. Let me check the comments. Minecraft is going to have dirt half slabs and natural generation, but it didn't work. 100 mods. Yeah, over 100 mods. I think like 131, and then I added a couple. I added a couple that they recommended, and I added, I was going to use a CBD cam for a camera mod, but it wouldn't work. It's very particular what it allows for it to work. That's scary. That's a scary cave. Is that where this water is ending? Is right there by this scary cave? What it looks like. Okay, so now we're on foot for a little bit. What's this over here that where I came from? Alright, let's get up out of here because we're going to have dark here pretty soon. We do not want to be out at night. The mobs are very hard to defeat. Although you do get combos. I did find that out. I actually, when I first started up the world, I could not get anything to load. I had to force turn off my computer, which was highly annoying. I love this biome. This is pretty over here. I'll take a screenshot of this when I get a moment. But I had to force turn it off. Second time I started up, a zombie was eating on me. So I couldn't do anything there. So third time I crawled up a tree. And then last night before I went to bed in the morning, actually it's in the morning, I worked a little bit on just trying to figure out where I wanted to start. I didn't want to have you guys be sitting here through me just traveling on the ocean for hours. Now this stuff is important later on. I've heard allusions to that you need to have dripstone, so I want to keep that in mind. The half slabs seem to be generating correctly on the land here, so I don't know what Mojang is doing, but they probably should look at some of the people that are coding these mods and see if they came up with some solutions that they didn't have. There is something lagging the computer here. It's really lagging me hard. It's time for bed. It is dark out, and I don't want to be out at night. You get punished, just like normal Minecraft, if you're out at night before your bedtime. Anyway, let me know what you guys think of this. I thought we'd try it out here. You guys would be with me for my first steps. I might do a series offline. We'll see if there's any interest. We'll visit my friend's base here if we can. I don't know what's grinding my computer, but something is giving it a fit over here. Boston opened a vault, so Boston is in residence. I should shout and say hello to him. Sleeping with the fishes. Ah, yes. That's what we do. Maybe what grounded is that Boston to open a vault. There's dolphins. I love dolphins too, but those penguins take the cake, man. I still love dolphins the most. Nobody's gonna get rid of my dolphin love. I love them the most, but and then I love the penguins, but I love foxes too. So I am so upset. I had this perfect image I could have captured of a fox sleeping on a rocky kind of a ledge. I didn't see it until the very last minute, so I didn't have enough time to stop myself and take the screenshot. I couldn't zoom anyway, but you get closer, they get up, you know. So I missed out on this wonderful screenshot, but I got some penguin screenshots, so I'll put those up in the thumb for this video when we get it all done. What the heck is a piece of cobblestone doing floating out in the water? Signs of human civilization. I think we're getting closer to his base. Another 1,000 blocks in this direction. I do not know which way is better to go here. Am I getting rounded out? Yeah. What the heck? I thought I saw something moving over there. I still don't have enough audio on my end. I don't know about you guys. I'll give myself just a little more. Someday I will have headphones like a professional streamer, and I will have everything I need worked out, because you guys don't have to deal with that echoey thing. And I keep having other people tell me that the mic echoes. I got this really nice Marantz professional podcast mic. It's a good price, good quality company. I thought it'd be a good microphone, and it is. But I was under a mistaken impression that they actually did the work to make sure that the only sound it captures is in front. But no, it captures sound behind it and all around it. It's not a very good cardioid, which is what they call a cardioid pattern. It's really bad. It's not good at all. And that has caused me some problems. When we get where I can put down a fence and put my villagers out and pick them back up and not worry about them running away from me, I'll show you guys something really cool about this mod that I thought was the funniest thing ever when I saw it, but it's actually very useful. Let me know what you guys think of the stream so far. Let me know if there's any issues that you're having with it. We're going to build a little starter base today by the end of the stream, hopefully. Once we find Boston's place and we know where he is, then we got to find my own area where I want to build. I'm going to miss the penguins. I don't think there's going to be any ice biomes around here. Oh, one other thing you guys might want to see. Look at this. I got a world map. And I can zoom this thing in and out, and I can see where I've been, what direction I've been going. It looks like a colon, doesn't it? Like somebody's intestines. Anyway, I've got a world map, so that's cool. And you can see the little map on the top of the screen there as well, and my coordinates, so you guys know right where I am at any given time. Let me know what you guys think of this so far. There are so many things to discover in this. It's like an RPG. Hopefully next stream we can get into a vault, and hopefully I can get my own stuff and open my own first vault without any kind of assistance. I know Boston wants to help me, but I'd like to kind of do a little of my own work, you know. All right, here we have a giant island. We're at 2999. Now he is at 500 blocks away. Which direction? He's 500 blocks. I guess that's west. Let's investigate this island. I love islands, and this island has wood on it, and I have a few tree seedlings that I can work with. I never really adopted like my own. I had kind of an island on the jungle, but it was too big. An island for me, a manageable one that I could build on, would be a smaller little island. This looks like it's a fairly large landmass. Not sure I'd be hip about it. But let's look around. We got to find some place to settle. We got to get building and put all our stuff away so we don't lose it. I think these trees are dropping coconuts or something. Alright, let's find a safe way to get up and poke my nose around. Ooh. And a bunch of rocky outcropping over here. Well, I bet you there's a bunch of resources. I wonder if anybody else has already noticed this area, though, and come in here. So according to the map, I'm guessing, yeah, it's basically an island. It's not really an island. There's greenery. Alright, this isn't so bad. Let's keep this place in mind. I don't want to wander around too much. I need to make sure I don't die. I could put my bed here somewhere and then come back to it. And that way, if I did die, I could just be right here at this island and I wouldn't have to go very far to come back. Let's do that. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. But let's anchor myself to this island here. Temporarily. And hopefully it won't be a bad idea. And hopefully nobody will break my bed. But I don't see any signs of people around. There's only like 2 or 3 other people on this particular server. So I might be okay. Alright, we have linked myself to that bed, and I think I've got enough wool to make another, and it's not hard to find sheep to get more. So we can die and come back to that, and we won't have to worry about losing my stuff for too long. You can get the stuff off your body, which is kind of nice. I'm going to wander this way and see if there's anything better over in this direction that I might want to use. I think I saw another island over here. But from what I'm seeing, I've got a bunch of rocks. I've got this huge island area. I just got hit by a pufferfish. Darn pufferfish. Here's another possibility right here, but this island, while it is a small island like we were saying we would want, it's a little too small. Can't do much with that. He's at 4096 and 2,400 something. So he's in this mess over here somewhere. Alright, I got a little Minecraft music playing. I still can't hear very much. I don't know if I'm just deaf today or what's going on with me. I know how the volume is for you guys. I'm going to turn up one more even. If it's too echoey, let me know. Alright, now I can hear stuff. Here's a birch area. I don't really want to live in another birch forest. I'm not ready for that. Okay, so that's that direction. What's over this way? I think we're going to stick with our little island paradise that we found. I don't believe there's anybody around. I didn't see any claim areas, and I got to figure out how to use the claims mod. And I didn't see any sign of anybody being there, and it's just a wonderful, it's not really an island, it's probably more of a peninsula, unless there really is an island on it. Just a wonderful little space to try to work with. And look at this, we've got a huge giant nether portal right here. I'll bet you $1 million that this has already been explored, but let's take a peek at it and see. Yep. Pink chest, no less. Yeah, people have come through here. You can tell that people have been out this way. So he's over this way some more. I'm going to wander around this side of this here. And then we're going to head back, I think, to our little island where we are going to stay. I like that idea. I can put a lot of stuff there. I was thinking of creating an entire village. I've got 3 villagers, so I thought I'd just create a village. So he is, now he's, where is he? He is this number going up? So he's not far from here. And I think he has better equipment than I do, so he can wander his way towards me. I'm going to get my way back to my bed. But I think I'm going to be too late to get on my bed tonight. Let's look at our map and get our directions straight. I believe we were wanting to hang out up here. So let's go to map and get myself turned around. But we're going to have to stay out on the water at night. Unfortunately, you guys are going to have to sit through 20 minutes of me hanging out on the water because I don't think I can run to my bed and jump in without getting blowed up. But we'll see. Maybe I can. This is just like Philosophy SMP and the difficulty level with the mobs. It's pretty brutal. Not my type of gameplay, to be sure. There's something glowing down there. Must be some kind of a portal or special base. I think I see a shipwreck over there. Let's take a screenshot so we don't forget where that is. It's hard to tell for sure. Okay, so the island that I was thinking of staying on is right here, right? And then where I have my bed is around this other end. Yeah, and the armor is, unfortunately, the best armor is in the vaults. And so even the diamond armor is like paper. It doesn't really protect you. And I hear people using tridents, so that's no good for me. Does not look good. Not even finding the area where I left my bed. I somehow managed to lose it. I think we're close though. Yeah, here we are. Now the question is, can we make a dash from my bed and get there in time? Because there's going to be a bunch of things trying to spawn all at once, trying to get me here. Nope. Nope. Alright, well, thankfully, I do have the ability to make another bed. So, let's find myself somewhere safe where I can plop down a crafting table, maybe right here, and we'll go ahead and see if I can make another bed. Yeah, I've got enough. I can do this. Provided I don't get killed by a drowned dead now on top of everything else. Alright, here we go. Should be able to access this. Just gotta be smart. Probably there's better ways to create these things in the game, but I don't know how to do it yet. For a minute I thought I did that wrong. There we go. So he entered a beginner's vault, our friend Boston did. Alrighty folks, let's establish some kind of an encampment and clear out the bad guys here as best we can. Let's see. This is going to be a little tough because I've got two of these guys here. And I can survive maybe one of them. There'll be a creeper behind me. You know there will be. I heard you. You got close. Creeper blasts still hurt you. Even underwater, unfortunately. Alright, let me know if you guys spot any other creepers. We're not safe yet. There's going to be a couple of monsters lingering because they went to bed so late. Let's investigate this other island next door. I thought it was just rocks, but I'm seeing that there's some grass. So let's go take a peek. So what do you guys think so far? I think it's kind of interesting. I know it's just Minecraft with some new stuff added to it, but I thought, hey, you know, let's try something different. See what we think. I have got the world's largest deposit of gravel here. But this island is actually perfect for clearing off and terraforming. Because there's nothing up here. There's nothing on it, so I wouldn't be damaging any terrain. I'd get a lot of wood out of all of this, all of these broken leaves. Is this even an island, though? That's another question, because I am seeing some more over this way. Uh-oh, I got a cave. Let's be careful. We don't want to fall into a cave and get blowed up, but we did lock my bed in over on the other side, so we're okay there. Azalea tree. Cows. Is this the end of the island? Over here? Is that what I'm seeing? Alright, I didn't check to see if Boston replied yet. Oh, acacia. You know, I love acacia, you guys. And they're easy to grow. Oh my goodness, it is an island. It's an island with one cave. I don't know how deep it goes, but I'm sure I can turn that cave into a mining operation. And I can make a nice base here. It's not a very good as far as a view or anything like that, but I don't normally beat up the terrain, but in this case I wouldn't feel bad about it, you know? What do you guys think? Is this where I should make my home? This is what I'm thinking. Starting here on the end, make a little enclosure for the villagers to kind of lock them away and keep them safe. Although I probably can put them in a chest. I'm not 100% sure. I didn't look into that yet, but I'm guessing they're able to be pocketed into a chest. I've got horses. I got pumpkins. I got pumpkins. And yeah, I got just about everything I could want over here. And then I've got some acacia on the other end, so I can just start clearing. Right here is a great place to just build a temporary little area for the villagers. I just got to make sure they can't be shot at and killed by the baddies. That's the main problem, is those bad guys, and I don't know if I have enough time even to get something resurrected tonight. We'll put a bed up over here somewhere. And we'll put up a crafting table next to it. And I gotta figure out how to use the claims mod. I think I'm pressing... You guys see any baddies around? Let's keep an eye out. We don't want to get snuck up on. I think I press M and then I just click and drag. No. I guess there's a button I'm supposed to press. Okay, so I need to go into my controls for a second. I'm going to go ahead and claim this land. I'll let Boston know where I am. Yeah, free pumpkins, the shrublands. Definitely shrublands. Keybinds. We're looking for the... just enough items. I'm not finding it. Mining, open parodies, and claims menu. Okay, let's put the open parodies and claims menu. Where should we put that? I think I can put it on F3. Because I think on F3, yeah, there's nothing really there at the moment. Let's see if I have this figured out. F3. Here's a player config. Here's a claim. It says I claimed the chunk. So to do a claim, I guess I press F3. I don't have a button I can assign it to. Okay. Okay. Wait a minute. That's not the right one. I want F4. I knew that F3 was assigned to something. I couldn't remember which one it was. Is F3 or F4? One of the F buttons. You don't need to... I usually have it on the cinematic camera, so I'll just press escape here and use F4 for the claim menu. I want to claim the whole island if it lets me, so let's see if we can't find... Where the heck? Okay, here we go. F4. Okay. That's better. Alright, so F4 lets me do my claim, and then if I go onto a map, I can see where the borders are, so I'm going to go over here. I want to claim more of the vegetation area, so let's go this way. I'm not entirely sure the best way to do this, folks, but we'll claim... It says I have 48 of these I can make. I thought I could just drag and drop. That's what I was under the mistaken impression that I could do. Maybe if I go to M and F4? No, it doesn't work that way. I thought you could drag and drop some way. So I'm going to have to figure that out, folks. I don't know how to do it, but that's enough for us for this direction. We'll go the other way a little bit. Don't want to bore you guys too much with that, but that's good enough for now because I can put my stuff in these little chunks and I don't have to worry about anybody stealing anything, so... We'll grab this one right here. Just to make sure we have plenty of work area where we're going to be working. Our villagers are going to be stashed around here somewhere. So I want to show you guys something cool. As soon as I have a spot ready for my villagers, I want to show you guys something cool. Got to make sure that they're inside my claim and nobody decides to come in here and grab my poor helpless villagers out of my hand. A little bit tiring having to do it this way, but it works. I can do it. Better than the stick thing. Alright, let's go ahead and craft us a shovel. I think we have enough stuff for it. We're also going to craft ourselves a chest. And we've got some saplings. We need to find a place to plant them. Ooh, I got a dark oak chest. Ooh, fancy. Chest is the most important item right now because I can just chuck everything in here. I'd like to leave the villagers running around because then they can mate. I need to make a village breeder for the first thing that I do. I need the lanterns because I gotta light it up around here and make sure people don't things don't try to spawn and get me. Okay, so we got one lantern. Yeah, I'll get the free pumpkins here shortly. For sure. Yeah, I like it. Look at that, man. It's cool looking. I'll take it. So I'll give you the name of this sky mod I'm using. It does not require Optifine, which makes it really a nice mod. I don't think I like it as much as what I've had in Complementary, but it's a nice mod. Alright, so let me give you that mod's name. And there's some others I haven't tried yet, but not mod, but it's Hyper Realistic Sky. I still got to try the Realistic Sky Legacy. Okay, so first of all, let's make a spot for the villagers. That's our first order of business today. We'll need fences too. We've got some oak here. We've got some stripped spruce. Alright, and let's plant some trees while we're working. Let's be smart about this and work efficiently. We want to make sure we can have a bunch of trees somewhere in my claim that I can harvest. I don't think anybody's going to show up and take off with my trees, but you never know. Now, I'm not sure how dark oak is going to grow in here. I've had trouble with dark oak in other areas not wanting to grow. No idea why, it just didn't want to grow. So we're going to give it plenty of room and see if we can get it to grow. That was on the Philosophy SMP server. I could not get them to grow. Let's put one more right here. And are crossing our fingers that these guys are actually going to grow and give me more dark oak because I need the wood. But I've got an island across from me that I can get more materials from. Got ourselves our first bit of seeds. We're going to be able to plant something. That little star means I think that you can do something called a gem slot in things. I'm not sure how that works yet. I want to get one shovel for right now. You recognize this thing on the side. That's just enough items, I think. Or it might be a different thing. I might not have the name right on that. We need to get some iron for sure. Oh, and let's put out one more little task here. I have a furnace right here. I do not have, I do have some coal. Let's go ahead and in this furnace, let's place this coal. I'm not sure I'm doing anything right here. I've got raw osmium. It says requires research mechanism. So I may not be able to use this. Does it smelt even? I guess it smelts. Hope I'm not doing something wrong by smelting it. I don't have any research, so I don't know nothing about any of that research stuff. We need health. You guys didn't let me know that my health was low. I still got some pork. We'll have some pork to eat. This is a server started up by some folks that Boston knows or found. And I don't know how long they're going to run the server. It's currently freely open, I think. People used to have to request to get a whitelist, but now it's open freely, I think. So it's not really a limited time. It's just until I have something else to do. I thought, you know, I could do the Bliss World thing, and I will, but I thought this might be kind of interesting because it's something different you guys haven't seen before. It's Minecraft, but it's a little different. When we get into vaults, and this is the very beginning here. It's going to change when I start getting into vaults and putting in skill points and leveling up my character and doing all of that stuff. Then the game is going to take a drastic change. Right now, it's just the infancy, but it's not a limited time. I don't know how long I'll do it. It depends on how frustrated I get and how things go. I'm reserving my thoughts on that right now. I have to say I have purposely picked probably the ugliest island I could. But you know what? That's okay because it means that I can alter it however I wish and I won't feel bad. Alright, let's see if he said anything since. He survived. Oh no, he was defeated. He got slain by a fighter. Oh, poor guy. Ah, man, that sucks. Now he survived the second time. That's cool. Alright, so let them know where I am. I'm intending to do a few streams. That is the intention. Let's go ahead and let's see, how do I want to work this? Do I just want to create like gravel for the first layer? This is just an enclosure for the villagers so they can start breeding. I don't want them to get out and start wandering around. Sorry if I fall quiet here. I'm trying to do maths in my head. It's painful as you can imagine. One nice thing about gravel, you can easily fill in a spot with it. Well, it's not a perfect square. I was going for 16. It didn't quite work that way, but that should be enough room. We'll put a fence on top of that and a gate in the middle. And then the villagers, I can put them down and show you guys this cool stuff that we can do here. I appreciate you hanging out and for your interest there, Pumpkin. Yeah, I will definitely be doing a few streams and maybe an offline series. But like I say, I don't know how far we'll get. There's a whole variety of factors kind of tied into that, and I don't know where we're going to end up. Let's start with 18 for right now. Where shall I put the entrance? Probably right around here. I'm assuming that if I do it this way, the villagers won't be able to jump and climb out, and none of the baddies can fire on them because they're a block too low. It's going to require a lot more wood than I have, unfortunately. Oh, wait a minute. Folks, look at that. Okay, well, that answers my questions here. No problem at all. We've got a dark oak tree right away. Either the dark oak likes this environment, or it just grows better in this mod, or it wasn't growing good in Philosophy SMP. Who knows? It's working fine here, though. And that is a lot of wood. I can do something with that. And I can get my acacia and start my building. You guys love my acacia with cobblestone, don't you? It's like your favorite color palette of all the ones that I use. And yeah, I'm teasing you a little bit. I know you probably don't like my acacia with cobblestone color palette. Oh yeah, we got lots and lots and lots of this nice dark oak wood. We can make a huge pile of fences. No problemo, no problemo. We'll have a bunch of saplings, no doubt, from that tree when the leaves disintegrate, so we won't have any issues. We're good. There's probably better ways to do this in this mod. Somebody right now watching this is probably laughing at my stupidity, and that's okay. We're entitled to be stupid if we want to be. I'm sure I'm not doing this the most efficient way for this particular mod. I am not a professional vault hunter. Never claimed to be. Let's put a... we got these lanterns I collected. I found a village out in the middle of a snowy, in the middle biome area, and I was smart. Like I said, I got myself some leather boots. I was able to travel inland where I don't think anybody had ever been. And the village was tiny and it was ruined. I mean, there was hardly anything. It was all over the place there. And I just went ahead and I nabbed myself the 3 villagers I found and took them with me. Carrying with me ever since. Cool wood stonks. I have got a lot of flint. And in case you're wondering what I'm drinking, I am having apple cider right now. I put a picture up on my Discord of what I had for dinner. I had some very wonderful spaghetti and meatballs. And I made the meatballs by hand with panko breadcrumbs or panko breadcrumbs and Italian seasoning and egg. And they were as good as they probably sound to you right now. If you're drooling, then awesome. I had the desired effect. Alrighty, let's see here. You would think that I was planning this out or something, that I had some plan in mind, but you'd be wrong. None of this is planned. None of this is a plan. Did Boston reply? Sweet. M is for map, U is for waypoints. Okay. So we will have some interactions with Boston at some point here. I don't know exactly when, but now I can show you guys something really fun. I got to make one more thing before we can do it. It's going to require me to do one more thing. You guys are going to laugh at this. I mean, I swear this is probably going to make you laugh. You're going to love it, though. I know you will. Now I just got to figure out how to make a breeder in this little area that I've created over here for these guys. Didn't I create a gate? Am I losing my mind? I thought I'd created something, but I guess I had not. Okay, well now we've got it. Oh, I need to pick up those fallen bits of tree before they despawn. We want all of these resources. These are precious to us. Starting out here anyway. They won't be in a little while, but they're good right now. Alright, we got all the trees. Okay guys, ready for this? This is the most amazing thing, I swear. And I guess it's this way for piglins too, because I think the same mod is there for piglins. Alright, take a look at this. So you're watching. What do you guys think of that? And watch this. You want to go with me, dude? Okay, let's take a walk. What do you guys think of that? Let me know in the chat. I thought you'd get a kick out of that. Just pick up the villagers and take them with you wherever you want to go. I'm going to put a double gate in here. I want to make sure that I have a way to keep them in. All right, and then we can put another gate in place. But let me know what you guys think of that in the chat. I'm curious to know. Turn villagers into totems. I think you can do the same thing with piglins because I saw the same mod. It's called Easy Villagers or something like that. And I saw the same mod for piglins. Okay, so now that we got the villagers safe, let's figure out some kind of quick and dirty, really cheap little mating. I don't have the word, my brain froze. We need to go get my other bed. Where did I put my other bed at? Is it in my chest or is it with me? Anyway, we need to get a bed, at least one, so that they'll try to mate and get on the bed and won't be able to make it, and I can get some baby villagers out. I got to figure out a design that's going to work with what I've created here. So give me a second to try to work this out. I want to get a mate. I don't want that. I want the other one. I want to get a mating, so that's the plan here. Yeah, villager totems. I thought that was cool. Okay, so I think we've got enough light for everybody in here, so that's good. It should be safe. Nobody should be able to attack or hurt them. They're within my claim, so nobody should be able to touch them or grief them. Creepers shouldn't be a problem because there's no real area for a creeper to even get anywhere. Usually blow up on me anyway, not on anybody else, so... Okay, do we have an extra bed in here? We do not. Where did we put our extra bed? We had a bed, I think. Did we leave it over on the other island? So let's go fetch our bed, if we can find our boat. I think we left it on the other island because we weren't 100% sure if we were going to... Did my boat grow a mushroom? Is that what's going on here? That's what it looks like. It looks like my boat grew a mushroom. I don't know if these crabs are violent or not. They make noises, but I don't know if they're mean. All right, let's go find us some sheep. So we'll look around this island real quick and do a little quick explore while we have some... I heard a zombie. Probably down there somewhere. While we have some light, I'm just looking to see. I think I see something white over here. I think it's sand. Yeah, I'm not seeing any sign of sheep. There might be on my island where I'm trying to live. I don't know if there's any here or not. We got one bed. If we could get a hold of some sheep, we could create a couple more beds, but I'm locked into that bed over there, so if I die, I'll be ooh. You guys remember when I did the snapshot series where I was living in the ravine? Look at this. Well, I found where we're going to get our iron. We got to create some torches first, and we have got to do a few other things before we start venturing around under there. But I think that's where we're going to be headed. Got some music playing finally. Minecraft decided to kick in and play me some music. More crabs. I don't know if they're vicious. They've never attacked me yet, but that doesn't mean they won't. What do you guys think of the crabs? Think they're cute? I wonder if fireflies exist in this mod. You guys see or hear any sheep, let me know. I need a couple more beds. But I'm not seeing any sign of sheep here, so I might have to range further afield for that. Wait a minute, I got a pig. Where there's a pig, there might be a sheep. But I think we're getting dark, so I need to get into back home real quick. I mean, I do have a bed on me. I could seriously just run around and use the bed. Maybe I will, because that way I can get down in here and look around and try and find me a sheepeth. So this island isn't very pretty either. Would not be a bad place to extend later on. I think I saw a black pig and I saw, is that a black sheep? No, black pig. But still no sheepy, just piggies. Well, we've explored the island fairly thoroughly, and I think I didn't see any sheep on my island, but there were some sheep not far from here on some of the other outlying islands. What the heck? Oh, coconut. No idea what we're going to do with this coconut, but we'll grab it. Alrighty, I do not have my boat, so we're going for a swim. Boat's over here somewhere. Let me know when you guys see my boat. Maybe I can go ahead and just sleep somewhere down here for the night. Yeah, why not? Let's do that right here. Make a Hawaiian drink. You know what? A pina colada sounds good. Now all of a sudden I got that song in my head. Thanks, Pumpkin. Do you like pina colada? And now it's stuck in your head. You're welcome. Did I get it? I did. I got my first iron ore. I don't know how good iron armor is going to do in this, but I think it's got to be better than not having any armor, right? Now, where the heck is my boat? I see some interesting stuff there. I did not know until Black Belt showed me indirectly. He didn't show it to me directly, but indirectly he showed me that you can get air from those magma blocks. Let them suck you down and you can get air out of them. I wonder if I can eat this coconut. Is it edible? Let me find out. Hell yeah, I'll take it. Yummy. I'm not seeing it do much for me though. I don't like the noise those guys make. They kind of scare me a little bit. I don't know if they're being mean or they're just talking or what they're doing, but that weird little grindy noise they make kind of... I don't know about that. What do you guys think? Let me know in the chat. And get caught in the rain. There's a cow. Don't worry, we'll leave the poor cow alone. We're looking for sheep. Nope, found sand, but not sheep. This is definitely a biome where sheep would be, though. There might be a village around here, folks. I didn't know that there was one, unless this is a different kind of block that they've just put in here randomly. Maybe somebody put this here to mark kind of where their place is. It doesn't seem to be going anywhere, but it is kind of a straight line going up this hill. Let's follow it. I think somebody's created a path here to some direction or other. And they're going up over this hill. I hope I'm not too close to other people. I was trying not to be too close to anybody. Okay, and the path continues along here and goes over this away and continues that away. But I found some sheep, so let's grab a couple. Too bad I can't grab the sheep the same way I can grab the villagers. That would be nice. If I had just one more iron, I could more efficiently shear them, but with 2 beds, I think I'll have enough. I can create what I need. But right now, what I want to know is, where is this path going, and who owns it, and what is it about? Boston, if you're watching this later, or even now, let me know in the chat or something if you happen to know where the heck this path goes. Or if you know anything at all about this path. It looks like somebody made this path, but I don't know why they made it. I need more health. Probably a little crunchy. Definitely with them crabs, kind of crunchy. So we've come to a lagoon, which is a beautiful little piece of terrain here. I gotta find my way back to my base, but I'm glad I have this map. That makes it easier. Let's poke my nose into this cave. I hate poking my nose into caves, but it would be stupid not to in case there was any ready iron available to me. See if this path continues around the edge of this thing. No more path. The path just led to this lagoon. No, wait a minute. It's coming here to the sand. I saw it there, some copper. Are we getting a sandstorm or something? Is that what's going on here? You can see how they've mixed different blocks together to create all this nice palette of colors. I don't see the path at this point. It might continue around this other side here. We'll look and see. But we got to get back to work. We got to make our little, we got to make a starter base, and we got to make our little villager, you know, breeders, so. Alright, that gave me some pieces of coal. Let's put in the boat here. Let's swim across. Live a little. Might be a trident wielding maniac down here somewhere, but if I'm quick, maybe I'll survive. Love the water, you know? I love swimming. More sheep, which is excellent. Actually, I don't want to kill these sheep. I'm going to mark where they are on the map here with my F2. Going to work our way back home, but I don't see any continuation of the path. I'm going to put into the water down here, and we are going to head back to base. We got some work to do. Let's see if we're in the right direction even. So my claim is... Alright, we got some unknown territory. My claim is around over here. So let's figure out what's going on. I didn't see any sign of anything other people around other than the path. So maybe somebody put the path down so they wouldn't get lost. Trying to find their way back somewhere. Maybe that's what's going on here. Let's grab some of this sugarcane while we're working our way out. I always like to leave the bottom stock. That's just how I roll. Remember, on the end of our island, it went to Acacia, so I am assuming that this encircles our island. We'll find out if I'm right. Keep an eye out for any iron. We need some iron. We need some iron tools. And then I gotta figure out, I gotta go look at this encyclopedia and I gotta figure out how to make the right pickaxes for the different materials that I need to pick up. Because right now I don't have a clue. Alright, so we're right on the edge of a painted, blasted desert area here. Very pretty. No iron immediately apparent. Where are we at? We have lost where I need to go. So let's head backwards. We'll explore this later. I need to cross over. There's a little thin area over here where I can cross over and get into. Is that an abandoned? No, it's just dirt. I want to keep an eye out for any sort of an abandoned mine. Ooh, folks, look at what we found. Oh my goodness. That is the most wonderful thing in the world right now. They don't get more wonderful than that. Good that we came over this way. Good that we turned around. We did not waste our time. That was worthwhile. Now we have enough for an iron pick, which means we can grab more things. Okay, we're going to take a gamble here. We're going to cross overland here at night. Because we do have our game saved. Where's my map? Yes, this should take us right back to water. And then allow me to work my way back to my base. So let's get over there so we can put this in. I got 3 more wool. I'm seeing what looks like signs of a village, folks. I stumbled on this just now. Okay, let's put down a bed. I want to investigate in the morning. This is worth looking at and spending a little time looking at. Oh, Boston's on. Boston, welcome to the stream. I see you there. I didn't catch you until just now, and I'm sorry. I'm not paying very good attention. What's Boston telling us? Hi. I would ignore the path, it's just a random path. I'm so excited you are on the server. Okay. Well, thank you for letting me know. I'm not entirely sure it's a random path, but maybe they do procedurally generated paths. This must be a sign. Okay. What is this, Boston? Is this a waypoint or something along that line? Yeah, I got a sign right here. Ace of base. I saw the sign. Yeah, I got a sign right here. I don't know what it means. It says 1300 BL and it points this way. Alright, where's my map? So our island is right over this direction, and we've got a bunch more sheep over here. Folks, let's not forget we got sheep right across from the end of my island, and I can come over here and grab them and raise them. If I have enough iron at some point, I can come over here with shears and just let them roam free for now. But there's me island, or what will be my island. Boston, if you have any idea how I can more easily claim, I thought there was supposed to be a drag and drop, like a click and drag over an area. I can't get it to work, so I'd appreciate any advice on the claims mod. I got it on F4 where I can open up the menu and click claim this chunk, and I can run along and do that, but that would be painful, like pulling teeth doing that all day long. So I would appreciate being able to figure out a quicker way to do it if I can drag a area or whatever. I want to get this whole island, or as much as it'll let me claim right now. I assume I can claim more later. I can earn the ability to or something. I'm assuming that's how this works. But I want this entire island. I want it all to myself. Pumpkin knows the song I was singing. Uh-oh. One of our trees didn't grow. It didn't like me. I have to replant it. Alright, let's see how our villagers are doing. We have enough beds now that we can create a nice little mating area for them, but we have to be smart about this. We have to utilize what we have here. We want to make it cheap on resources. And we want the baby villagers to kind of collect somewhere. But we want them to be safe. So what I'm wondering is, let's come in here, just get up here, kind of look at this for a minute. I got this little nook here. I'm thinking maybe I can... Let's see. Because if I create any structures, I could create a structure inside. That's the easiest way. Get it 2 blocks high, create a structure inside, and then they can just not cross. You just have to have a block gap and use some trapdoors. Hello, sir. How you doing? Be the simplest way. Let's see if we can do it the simple way, and if that doesn't work, let's do it the hard way. And I'm probably not going to craft things the Vault Hunter style here. I'm probably going to be messing that up a little bit because I don't know all the different blocks I can craft yet. I haven't spent the time to research or study. I got a lot more to learn. And I'm excited to be here, Boston. Thank you again for the invite and for letting me know about this. Looking forward to learning some things with you. I guess we can do knowledge, research, study together and do the vaults. So that'll be kind of fun at some point. Right now I got to get myself established, figure out some kind of a temporary place to live, clear a little more of this land off. I want to create a village here on the top of this. I'm going to create my own Minecraft village is what I'm going to do, and populate it with my villagers here, and I'm going to have a trading hall and all of that good stuff very shortly. That's the plan. Hello, Boston. How you doing? You're not very sneaky. What in the heck is that helmet you're wearing? I don't think they have a voice chat on this thing. So I'll just say hello, Boston here. Okay, so I don't know what Boston wants to do. He might want to go do something. I got 2 blocks of osmium. And something went ding. Over here, can I VC you? Yes, you can voice chat if you don't mind being recorded. Yes. All right, he wants my attention. I don't know how to do the voice chat unless he means to do it through Discord. He might mean to do it through Discord. I'm not sure yet. He'll tell me. He's calling. Oh, okay. He wants to do this through Discord. So I got to go here. Give me a second, folks. Hello? Okay, where am I at? I'm looking for Boston's call. I'm clicking... Join the call.
Hello.
Hello, Boston. I think I might have my key. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you perfectly fine, my friend.
Okay.
So you have a lot of questions for me, and I would like to answer them for you. So the first question you asked was, can you hear me all right?
Yes.
Okay. You asked about a path. This server's not Vault Hunters is not normal vanilla world generation. It's got its own, I think it's Terralith, don't quote me on that, but I think it's the Terralith mod. So there's random paths. They don't really lead anywhere. You did see a sign where it said you found a sign that had an arrow that had a distance on it. Those arrows point to the closest village. So you have to go each. So if it was like 400, you have to go 400 blocks in that direction where the arrow's pointing.
That was probably your village then.
Nope.
Oh.
Nope. It was not.
Well, I can go see a new village if I need to, but I got my own villagers right now, so.
Good. So my concern was that, there's already been some people on that pillaged the thing. So I got you a gift. This is it's just a quality of life start, nothing more.
Oh.
It's your basic carrots, potatoes, and your beetroot seeds. It took me over 2 weeks to find beetroot seeds because they're not really in villages.
You're going to be mad at me, but I found them pretty quickly because I went crossing over the snow and ice with my leather boots.
I think
I have it. Let me go check my inventory.
You cut out.
I think I have it. Let me go check my inventory, but I think I found some. Let me see. I'm kind of thrown off because I got to press the button to talk, and I'm not used to that. Yeah, okay. 11 beetroot seeds. Sorry.
All right. So this thing right here, can't place it, so I'm going to throw it at you.
Okay.
I don't know where it went now. Do you see the sack?
It's in your hand. It's in your hand.
Okay. So if you pick that up, so what that is that you have to go in this mod. When you go caving, you're gonna see like little urns. You're gonna look for something called flax seeds. Flax seeds then grow up and they work just like wheat, where once they're fully grown, you pop them, you get seeds, and then you get a flax plant. I forget what it's called. You can convert one flax plant to one string, or you can actually make that little sack or a pouch that I just gave you. It's like a mini shulker box. You can hold up to 9 stacks of whatever you want inside that thing. So I wanted to show you what it is instead of just saying, just go find it. I didn't help you get the seeds because I feel like that you're going to go exploring for iron. And this is something that you should be looking for to help you when you travel.
Okay, thank you very much for the gift, man.
No problem. It looks like you claimed your area. That was the next thing you asked. What was your question about the claims mod?
Okay, so what I was trying to do is I was trying to drag and claim a bunch of an area at once instead of just one little bit at a time. I thought I had read that I could click and drag, and I can't figure out how to make that work.
I don't know how to do the click and drag. I right click and claim chunk and the map. The way you've done it. That's how I've done it.
Oh, you right click and claim chunk on the map. Well, that'd be faster than what I was doing.
Well, if you press M, you gotta bring up the map. You can use a scroll wheel to get closer, and then you right click. When your mouse on the screen will show you a chunk, just right click it, and then you hit claim selected.
Awesome. That's a lot easier. I was pressing F4 and then pressing the button.
Oh, there you go. Do you still have my chords? Do you know how to use waypoints or no? Or are you interested at this time?
I have absolutely no idea how to use waypoints.
All right. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna press the letter U. Then you're gonna have a screen pop up. On the top right where it says Subworld of Dimension, we're actually in the Overworld, so it should say Overworld Auto.
What mod is this? I've unbound some keys, so I need to find the mod and put it in there.
Oh, let's see if I can do that. Options. So if you I'm going to my keybinds right now. You keybind. It's called, so when you're in your keybinds, type in the search box open, and then you're gonna, you, maybe, hit, type in open, and you're gonna be looking for open waypoint. You could probably
open waypoint screen. Got it. Okay, yep. What button is that normally on?
For me, it's the letter U.
I'll go ahead and try U for right now.
Are you able to get to the screen?
Yep, I am at the waypoint screen, and it's showing my latest death at the top, just to mock me.
Yeah. So the good thing is with this mod is that once you empty the inventory of your death guy, it should automatically delete from this list. To me, this list is very important because if you're able to find certain things like a raid outpost or a slime chunk, or if you're able to find a diorite cave, or if you can find a jungle, you can now put waypoints for it. So where you're standing right now, if you go and you click add, it's gonna automatically autofill the coordinates. You can choose the color, whatever color you want, and then you're gonna have your cursor already blinking what you want to call it. So here you can type in Bliss or whatever you choose for your home turf, and then you hit confirm, and then it should automatically pop up for you.
Okay, we now have Bliss Island.
Now, if you press the letter M, you should see B on the map for Bliss Island.
Working perfectly.
All right. Now, you have my coordinates that I gave you the other day. So if you are here and you want to know where my base is, you press the letter U, you go to add, and you just replace the coordinates on the open tabs. You don't have to put a Y coordinate. It should still work, and you can just put down Boston. And then now you'll know where I am anytime you want to come visit me.
So that's 2477 and minus 4097, right?
Yep.
What color do you want to be? Light purple? Gold?
Yeah. Neon purple if we have it, but I like black and purple.
Okay. So now if I press map, I probably can kind of see where your area is, even though it won't show the land because I haven't been over there yet.
Correct. Now, when you zoom out, you're going to see different colored dots in the black area, areas that you haven't explored yet. Those are other player claims. You just don't know who they are.
Okay. So, folks, you can now see where Boston's
The
base
next thing
is.
I want to make sure that you're aware of.
Okay.
I'm going to type something in chat. Do not put the period in. Type that into your thing.
Done. What does that do?
So this is a quality of life thing that the administrator has put in place. So say you get lost and you just want to go back to your base, you just type in /home and you TP to where you are right now.
That is pretty cool.
Oh, it's huge. The other thing is that I believe, I haven't tested it because I'm too afraid to, is that if a creeper blows up your bed and you die, you should come here, not world spawn. That's what I understand how it works.
I won't have to try too hard to get blown up by a creeper. They have it out for me.
That's fine. But as long as they don't blow up, if they blow up your bed, it should bring you here, but just protect your bed.
It's going to get moved. There's going to be a starter base once I get the villagers settled. I want to get them mating, and then I'm going to start building their village in my base.
Awesome.
I think I'm going to terraform this entire island since it's ugly anyway, and it's not going to hurt anybody to do it. I'm just going to take the whole thing.
Oh, definitely. I don't blame you. That's a lot of work. I don't have the time to do that.
No, Black Boat, we're not testing it.
My only challenge to you the next few days, if you could do it today, that'd be awesome, is I don't have any on me. You have to find vault stone and you have to find chromatic iron. Vault stone is -50 and lower, so you have to go digging, sir. You have to go mining. And then you have to find chromatic iron, which I believe is -30 and lower. But when it's generated, it won't be placed in the world where it's touching air. So you have to either A, strip mine and randomly find it and run into it, or B, you have to go underwater in a deep ocean area and see if it's on the edge of a cliff underneath the water. But those are the two things that you really need. Not only is it for your vault runs, when you get the items, then I will be able to show you what Iskal did, where you can put animals into their special pens, and the purpose of the pens is supposed to reduce the amount of lag. So if your computer's not powerful enough, I'm not saying you don't have a powerful computer, I'm just saying, like, with all the activity that's going on in my base, which is the redstones, the villagers, instead of having 100 cows, all the cows are into one entity in a caged-in area, which I can show you either not tonight though, unfortunately, because I'm only going to be on for like an hour or two. But the purpose is it's supposed to make your life easier when it comes to raising cattle, raising your sheep, producing. You're still able to get the leather and the steak from the cows. You still be able to get honey from bees because you can catch bees. It's a really interesting mod take on how to obtain and control your animals in your basic.
All right. So I do have 2 chunks of osmium. I did find osmium, and I have that in my chest. I didn't find any of the other stuff yet. I will be mining. That's not a challenge. Black Belt says hi. And as far as my computer, it's old but kind of powerful, so it's kind of like Sylvester Stallone.
I like a little Chuck Norris personally, but hi, Black Belt.
Oh man, you haven't seen Sylvester Stallone and Tulsa King, man? He still rocks even today.
No,
Oh, you got to check it out. It's good.
But I can't wait to see how you progress as you play, sir. And then
I learned today that we can also gain, I don't know if it's called knowledge or skill or what it's called, but we can learn stuff together. I was watching that video you sent me a link to. So I want to do that with you at some point, and I want to get into my first vault with you at some point. I think I might want to do a vault on my own first, but yes, I'm kind of excited to see how I go too.
I really think you should run a couple of vaults on your own. One, I think it's fascinating when I did my first one, and I don't want to take that that surprise from you. I think it's when you go into your first vault, it's overwhelming, but it's fantastic. Just know that some vaults, when you go into each room, it's 3 levels, not 1 level. So you have to go up and down. And I hope you mark your area because you have no waypoints inside the vault.
Okay, just basically means I have to explore, and anytime I get into a room with anything interesting in it, I'm going to have to deal with mobs, so.
Correct. So I just, yeah.
Black Belt says Dream and Boston College have a challenge for you. I don't know what that means.
Okay, I can't see what he's saying. You guys have to tell me.
That's what he said. He says Dream and Boston College have a challenge for you. So I'm reading what he said. I don't know what he meant either.
All right.
But yeah, thank you for inviting me. I'm looking forward to seeing how things are going to work here myself. And you know, I haven't died in a couple of Minecraft days, so that's a good sign.
That's a huge thing. Just know that I'm always available if you need me. I might not be on, but I'm always easy to contact. But yeah, I want you. Oh, sorry, typo. That's what Black Belt said. If you need anything, if you want to understand what's going on, just let me know, and then I'll be able to help you out.
Should I, or do you want to invite Black Belt and see if he wants to come and visit, even if briefly? Here, do you think that they'll have him come in? Should I do that or not?
To be honest with you, as far as I know, when I talked to Pixel, to get the administrator, he said that I can recruit people to come on the server. So if he wants to come and play with us, he's more than welcome to.
Okay, you heard him, Black Belt. You are able to jump into this server if you want. Contact Boston for the invite and the information. He'll get you a whole bunch of good stuff.
And if I don't get to you tonight, Black Belt, because I want to concentrate a little bit on my base, I'll have it for you tomorrow. Not a problem.
And I can send some of the stuff he sent me to save some of the time there for you. And no, Black Belt, I cannot not die on the server. That's not going to happen. I've already died probably half a dozen times.
So they've seen your corpse and stuff?
No, Black Belt gave me a challenge that I can't die on the server. He spelled it wrong, but I know what he meant. And yeah, it's too late.
Hey, well, since you have everyone look at your screen, as an overview, everyone knows what the diamond armor looks like, iron armor, netherite armor. If you want to do a little showcase, I don't think you're going to be able to put it on you, but if you hover your mouse, I mean, you could try to put it on top, on you. I don't think it's going to work because the level of the gear is higher, where you're level 0. If you hover the mouse over it, oh, you can put it on there. Or is it just a helmet? Oh, no. Do a little F5.
Okay, folks, look how awesome I am. I found all this myself. Not. I'm borrowing this from Boston over here. Do I look like a samurai? What do you guys think? All right. Go ahead, Boston. Tell them what you wanted to say here.
So, if you press E and you hover the mouse over the armor, you're going to be able to see that as you progress in the game, the attributes, the implicits, I don't have any on me, the implicits, the suffixes, You'll see you have special abilities. Over time, those numbers are going to grow, but at least you get additional armor. Everyone should know that there is no more protection floor. There's no more fire resistance. You still have feather falling. You still have respiration and aqua affinity. But the goal is that this is an RPG like dungeon crawling Minecraft game where you progress as you play.
Yeah, I already explained to them that like diamond armor is like tissue paper. I think that was the word you. I think it was you that said that. And
Yep.
I'm still looking for iron, but I let them know about some of that. I didn't tell them about the enchants. I hadn't gotten to that point yet, but that's a good thing to point out there. So, folks, it's a bit more challenging than
Just
you
don't
think.
forget that nature's compass is your best friend when you're looking for stuff. And is there anything else that I think is important at this time? I don't think so. But like I said, I'm excited that you're on. And if you need any help, just let me know.
I do have the encyclopedia still. I assume I need to read that for information on things.
Yes, you'd be more than welcome to do that. The Vault Hunters GG website does not have additional information, but the Vault Hunters official Discord does have a fact area. If you were looking for information that pertains to specifically 1.18, not 1.16.5, which was season two's stuff.
Gotcha. I was just talking about the book, which I guess is some kind of encyclopedia that I got from the beginning. I carried it with me all the way over here.
Yep. If you lose it, it's a book and one raw chromatic iron to make the book.
Okay, I better not lose it then.
Yep. The other thing is, have you shown your viewers if you hit the letter H?
What mod would that be tied to?
It's not. It's the Vault Hunters thing. So if you just hit the letter H, it should automatically pop up.
Let's see. Like I said, I disabled a lot of keybinds, so let me put this in real quick.
Yep. I can try to find out what it's called. Because I think this is what's going to fascinate your viewers. Open skill tree, I believe, is what it is.
There it is. I see it.
You cut out.
Yeah, using this push to talk is it's just hard getting used to it. Anyway, hold on a minute. I'm pressing the button for him.
Yep.
Okay,
You just have
folks,
to
so
tap
you can see the
letter
skill
where it's
tree here.
divided to.
And this is all the stuff that I can develop and learn. I can get points and put it into any of these things that I want to put it into. And this is where you gain the type of rank or the archetype that you're going to be. And over here is where you can gain your knowledge. I believe that. No, this is where you can gain your knowledge. This is where I can actually, the research. I can do that with other people. And then the talents are over here. And this is the abilities. And this is the stats. And I'll pull this page up for you again, but you guys can see the kind of stuff we got to do in here. All right, Boston, I showed them briefly what everything was there. It was the research that we can do together, I think.
Right. So on the top left, there's 5 boxes. The feathers, your statistics. It shows you basically your damage, your harsh defense, and then all the abilities that you have. The fist is your activate abilities. The book is your passive abilities, because you don't have to, once you increase speed or if you increase haste, you don't have to hold an activation key to utilize it. The next one, that it actually looks like a knowledge star where it's pink. That's not implemented yet. And then the research is the chemistry bottle. So I just want to make sure that there's a lot of layers But as you progress, it's really not that hard to understand.
One other thing that I'll tell my villagers that I did come to understand in the video I watched today is I guess as you go through your vault, you'll get your archetype will change, or that was the intention anyway, based on what you do in the vault.
Say that again?
Based on how you perform in a vault, whether you go after treasure, whether you kill monsters, you get different of the archetypes. According to the video that you sent me, that's supposed to be happening unless that's been disabled.
So the archetypes, which is the archetypes tab,
Yeah.
it's disabled at this time. If you hover your mouse over each archetype, you can't even select until you're level 50. So that's something that you and I don't have to worry about right now.
Okay, so that must have changed from the last video. And I'm sorry about the echo, folks.
Yes.
I just turned down his voice.
In case your viewers don't know, this is an alpha stage. So Iskall has his own SMP on Twitch, where right now they're testing out patch 6, and if everything goes well, then we will have patch 6. So that's how it works.
Okay, folks, you heard it here first.
Meaning that you said that he must have disabled it. The reason why it's disabled is because it's an alpha, and they're trying to do the balancing now before the game is complete for correct release.
Okay, awesome. Thank you for clarifying that and filling me in on that. And yes, Black Belt, there are villagers.
All right, I'm going to go back home. If you need anything, like I said, just let me know.
Okay, thank you for the visit, man.
No problem, man. Have a good one.
He's heading toward his base there, folks, so you know where he is. That's over where his direction is. We're not too far from him. Check out this, Black Belt. You're going to like this. About the villagers, watch this. I showed this to Pumpkin earlier. See, I carried these guys with me from an icy, torn-up village thousands of blocks away. I just carried them in my backpack, and then I set them down in here. How would you like that in Philosophy SMP, Black Belt? Get my mind is all kind of rattled. All these things going in there. Bliss Island. It says right here now. It says Bliss Island. The Island of Bliss, maybe. I don't know. You guys tell me. All right, so yeah, that's pretty cool. And I think you can do the same thing with Piglin, so you wouldn't have to worry about your gold farm being a pain in the rear. And now we know where our friend is. He's over that way. So we can go visit at some point. Okay, and I have to change gears now. I was thinking something to do here with these villagers with a platform. I need to plant some trees. And I got to check the time. Because we got to figure out what we're doing and how long we're going to do it. So what do you guys think of what Boston shared with us about the mod? And if you have any questions, be sure to post it here in the chat. And I'll be providing some inaccurate information unintentionally, because I've been watching this video for the whole season 3 thing, and what has been said there, I guess some of that has changed now. Even if just temporarily, it's different. So I might make a few blunders, so try to bear with me. All right, I'm glad you think it was cool. What do you think of being able to pick up the villagers and carry them around with you? Looks like Boston is back to vault hunting. Let's toss some of this stuff in here. We're going to run out of room here pretty soon. Let's see if we can't create myself a double dark oak chest. And then what I want to do next is create something for the villagers. I want to deposit all of my stuff in here. Okay, and that was a nice gift that he gave me too, that wonderful little sack. I'm going to enjoy using that. Let's keep the light on me, keep this on me. We're going to keep the bed on me, and we're going to keep the wood on me. I'm not sure if we're going to use the fences or not. I don't think we're going to need to. We've got a bell, so we can use that on the villagers if we need to. We should do a garden, so don't let me forget by the end of the stream to start a little carrot garden. That would be probably a nice thing to have. We don't need flint, we need coal. And we'll cook some more food up. We've got 3 irons, so we're doing a little bit better that way. We do need some torches, so let's see about... Yeah, that's about half. So let's go ahead and cook up some food and get myself some torches. And yes, perfect. Instead of just running around with lanterns all day long, and now if I die, I won't have to worry about losing anything. We do have some oak with me for some variety, so let's put that in there. I don't know what we're going to use it with yet. I'm thinking we're going to want some slabs, and we could do cobble, but we haven't done any mining. We are going to do some mining, but probably do that off camera. I want 2 trapdoors. That's going to be important. At least 2. I probably want 4. Going to be important when we create what we're going to create. So I'm going to go ahead and... Wow, I messed up here. I want all of this stuff. And I think... Very good question. Do I want to use fence underneath? I have these extra fences, so let's try for that. Alrighty, we'll go over and take a look at Boston's base and show you guys what that looks like. If not this stream, the next stream. I don't know how late we are, and I don't want to go too far past 6:30. Yeah, we're getting close. It looks like my cousin sent me a text, so I got to read that too. So if I put something here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe 10. I'm having a brainstorm here, trying to figure out how I would go about doing this. It's just going to be a real simple, or at least that's intended for what it's going to be, is a real simple little... Okay, let's see. I've got how many beds? I've got 1 bed on me. Where'd my other beds at? Didn't I make another bed, or did I not make it yet? Good news is if the villagers run away from me, I can easily grab them and get them right back again. That's not going to be a problem. Looks like I have 2 beds. So I might be able to make... I don't really want more of those. I might be able... I keep making a mistake and grabbing more than what I want. I might be able to do 1 more if I get some more wool, but I think all I will need is the 2. Okay, so I need to... Oh, come on. You could do better than... Oh, come on. You know you could do better than that. I knew... Oh, ho, ho, ho. I knew I could do this. I knew I had the power. Okay, let's see. I don't want it too close to any edge. Wow. That didn't go the way I wanted at all. I guess we have to use regular blocks. Okay. Unless I want to make the fence double height. Maybe I'll make the fence double height. But we don't need so much of it, so we can make it a little smaller. Darn it, we need another axe. And we're going to run out of cobble here pretty soon. I think I have a plan. I have an idea formulating in my noggin. Ah, good. We still have some cobble. We didn't run out yet. That is so nice to know. Don't like it when I run out of my tools. Let's get 2 axes. Okay, let's try this again. I don't think we're going to go quite this long. And it looks like what we're going to need. Maybe the best way to do this is just with planks, because I can't do a fancy smanchy like a slab floor because it just causes problems. Okay, let's try this again, shall we? So we put a bed here, and then 1 space, then another space, then a bed, then a space, then a wall. This could work. Alright, we need to go to sleep real quick. Dark is coming. But I almost wonder if I shouldn't put it on the ground or in the ground and just make like a gash that they can't get over. I think this is going to introduce some problems for me here. Well, the good news is if they start to bug me too much, I can just stick them in my pocket. I'm going to turn up the volume a little. Let me know if there's any echoing. I know that the echoing was really bad earlier, and I do apologize for that. I don't quite know how to fix it yet. Once I have headphones, I won't have those problems anymore. Alright, let's think about this differently. Let's think about this perhaps instead. Okay, so we have a single gap we can catch the kids in. And then we just need to make sure that we have a bed on right there by the wall and one here. So we just want it on this other side. And we want to make it so that they don't know how to get to the bed. But they see the bed and then they want to try to get over to it. I think this will work. I don't know, but we're going to try for it. We just killed my pickaxe. Okay, so now what we need is a place for, yeah, we got to figure out how to keep the villagers from jumping down like that. Okay, you. We'll just stick you in my backpack. But you know what? It's good having them run around because you can see where there's problems, and obviously villagers are kind of dumb. So we'll just stick them in my backpack just like I had before, and they can hang out there for a little bit. Now that I see that they all want to jump down into the strange hole. Dumb villagers. Okay, so I don't want them to... I don't know what I'm doing exactly, but we're hoping for the best here. Okay, they should not be able to fit. They can't fit under... Trying to think if I have to have something. I don't think I have to have anything for them to cross under. Put a couple of trap doors. I think I can put trap doors here. You can see my scroll wheels giving me fits. It is so very annoying. Okay, so I can get through. They cannot. And we can stick a couple of beds over here against the wall. And I don't think even the kids, if they're jumping, they can't jump out. But we can increase the size of that if we want to. I want one bed perhaps right here and one bed perhaps there. Is that what I want? Kind of made it hard on myself because I've made it all even. I like odd numbers better. Maybe I'll go back to an even, or an odd, rather. Getting a little goofy here. It's time to take a break, I think. Okay, we got 2. Let's move this all over by 1. Dig it out, put the villagers down, and see if our impromptu little breeder here is going to work or not. We'll know soon enough. Alrighty, I think that's looking good. Now, if I remember right from my days looking in how to do mob farms, if my memory serves, I can walk across this gap, and the villagers can think they can walk across this gap. Oh, it's a 1 block. Excuse me. Not 2, it's a 1 block. Why am I not remembering it as being what it is? So do I want to have just a 1 block gap in here? Let's try that. I think when I did the breeder in Bliss World that it was a 1 block gap, so it does work fine. No, that could not be the case. What am I not? Oh, I only need 1. That's what it was. I don't need 2, I only need 1. Because I can walk that, but nobody else can. Okay, I knew what I was doing. I just didn't think I knew what I was doing. Okay, so when they fall down here thinking they're going to get over here and get to these beds, I'm going to have a passage cut out for them. I don't know where I'm going to put this passage just yet. But we're going to have a passage for them, and we're going to have them go down into that passage and await use. I don't have enough iron at the moment to get a bucket. Okay, so now all we have to do is, do we want to just leave it like that with this big giant hole here? I think so. And then we'll do the same thing over here on this other side, and that should be our breeder done. If I didn't screw something up, we should be seeing some villager kids running around, and I don't have the island surrounded yet by a fence, so what I'm going to do is just create a couple little pins for them for now. Same way I've done everything else with the fence and the gravel to keep the mobs from being able to fire on them. Let me know what you guys think of my plan. Curious to know. Okay, so we need a couple of more crossing areas here for me, so I don't fall down into my own hole. All right. Alright, so now we have an area here where we can build it up and make sure that our kids, when they get born, they can't get out and get themselves killed. And then we can train them for their eventual farm trading hall work a little later. I think I just want one row here of the gravel, and then I want to put a fence on top, and that should be good enough to keep them safe. And we're about out of pick. We're going to need another pick here pretty soon, folks. Apparently, I have made an advancement of acquire hardware. Alrighty, do you see anything in here that's going to help them kids get out? Let me know in the chat if you see anything I missed. Alright, what we're going to do now is put a fence around here. And we need some more lights, but I've got torches. So we'll use those. We should have some grown trees by now. And this should work. I should not have any issues. I don't think I need to force the kids with water to go anywhere. I think they're going to naturally want to explore. So I'm not going to have any issues there. Let's grab some more fence, finish this off, put our villagers back down, and see if we made a mistake. Because you know, if you made a mistake, the villagers will tell you exactly where you messed up. They're very good at this. They will find your defenses and put a hole right into it. That's what they specialize in. They're not just villagers, they're freaking escape artists. They don't like to be penned up any more than you or I would, I guess. I wonder if they're going to change their clothing to anything else now that they're in a different biome, where they're going to stay in winter gear here on this island where it's probably a really stifling temperature. All right, let's see if I missed anything. I think I want to add some light to the corners here. You know how we do. We like lots of light. We don't want to have any bad guys running around saying hello. Probably I'll have to put a gate in there at some point. You guys see anything I missed or should do different? Let me know in the chat. But I think that would make sure none of the villager kids could escape. There's that row there they can kind of jump up on and get back into the area. We can fix that real quick, but I don't know how I'm going to get myself out is the only problem. You know what? I'm going to leave it. It doesn't matter because I don't think they're going to be doing... Well, they might jump up here, but can they go anywhere from here? No. I think it's going to be okay. I don't think they can escape. I don't think they're going to try that hard. We'll find out. Let's see if I got everything else set. Put our villagers out. They should start mating, even without job blocks, but I will give them some jobs. I will give them a smoker to man or something like that so that they'll have some work to do. Okay, so if I've done my job right, the villager babies will fall down there. They won't be able to get back up. They'll go out into the pen. And these guys are going to start mating any second now. I don't know what the rules or the terms are on this particular server, so they might have certain requirements that have to be met, but I do have a job block form that they can use. So let's do that real quick. Baby villagers should have different cloaks depending on the biome they're in. Okay. The plan is objectively a plan. What biome is this? It's, I guess it's grassland and gravel, and it's blending into a savanna, but I don't think biomes work like normal biomes in this particular mod, Black Belt. I think in this mod, the biomes kind of do different things. I mean, they're not the normal default biomes. They kind of blend, and there's different types of stuff going on. I don't know how to explain it any better than that right now. I'm sorry. I'm not doing a good job explaining it to you. But there's all kinds of strange looking... Well, back further, I have a screenshot. I'll put it up. But there's all kinds of different custom biomes in this. So I don't know exactly. I can see if the map tells me. Map doesn't say. I can see if F3 tells me. F3 says what? I'm not finding it. I thought there was something in here about a biome in here. Yeah, there it is. There's all the biome stuff that's in here. All those hashtags. I'm not sure it's saying what biome it is, but this is kind of a grassland going to savanna. I don't know how to find the exact whatever the biome's called. And I said black belt, but I meant pumpkin. I didn't mean black belt. Sorry, I said the wrong name. What's he saying? Discovered. Reinforced plate mail chase mate. Congrats. I'll say congrats. So he discovered something. Okay, so I'm going to put this right here. Alright, so we'll have one butcher, and I'll make one more job block for one of the other guys. Probably a grindstone would be easiest, but I don't have the iron for it right now. Oh, wait a minute. I've got flint, folks. I've got flint. Lots of flint. More flint than anybody on Earth probably right now. Let's go ahead and create a couple fletching tables. We'll just use one for right now. I'll be able to trade with the villagers because I'll have a stick trade going and I can make some emeralds that way. And they'll start mating because they'll have jobs, so they won't be bored anymore. You gotta make sure your villagers aren't bored. Ah, heck with it. Let's use both. I don't remember how to make a smoker, but I don't think I have the ingredients for it. Can somebody tell me what the ingredients for the smoker are? Memory is not clear on that. You in the gravel beach. Okay. Well, it's gravel beach, and then over that way it's savanna, and there's jungle kind of terrain on here too. So it's a really odd mix. You in the gravel beach. Okay, how do I do a smoker? I don't remember. I know how to do a barrel for fish, but I don't think I want a fish trade. Farmer would just simply require a composter. I don't have to have a farm necessarily for them. Let's just make a composter. And if you guys remember how I'm supposed to do a smoker, let me know, but I don't remember. All right, I guess our next task is to put up our temporary house as promised, and we are running a little late. I don't know if Black Belt is streaming tonight or not. I usually try to be wrapped by 6:37, but we'll see if we can't whip up a real quick place to live. Not too sloppy or anything here. I'm going to go ahead and put it... See, I'm wondering if they jump up, but I don't think they can jump over that fence. So I think they're going to be okay. So they all three have jobs. So the last thing we have to do is we have to fill their inventory with something to make sure that they'll mate. Problem is, Boston was very generous in what he gave me here, but it's not enough. I do have beetroot, but I don't know if villagers can use beetroot. Somebody post in the chat if you know better than I. I've got potato. I know I can give the farmer fertilizer. I know that, but that doesn't really help right now. Let's get a hoe real quick. Let's do some hoeing and see if we can get us some... We got a lot of grass. Let's see if we can create some wheat while we work on our house really quick. Do kind of an efficient little quick farm. Because if we can get a bunch of wheat, that's the easiest and cheapest thing that we could give the villagers to get their inventory full. Alrighty, we got lots of grass, so that's not going to be a problem at all. That's 10 wheat. And look at this, I've got dead bushes out here too. So whatever kind of biome would have dead bushes and everything else. Alright, so they've got job blocks, they've got beds they think they can get to that are right within range, but they're not going to be able to get to them. We'll go ahead and kill some of these leaves off too, because we're going to be getting rid of all this stuff. Part of my project, but I don't want to get too much going on today. I'm just trying to get some wheat seeds. But as you can see, we've got this jungle type growth here of the oak trees and stuff. So for that sign, we've got a village. We might want to go visit that village and collect us some more villagers later. I don't think I'm going to have enough time to do everything I want to do. I don't think we'll be able to visit Boston's base today, but we will put that on the to-do list. It says I've got 13 seed, which is not bad. I can start a small garden with that. I don't have any ore for... so I have to put dirt and put it near the water's edge. Only way for me to grow it. We'll go through here, grab what we can here real quick. Okay, so now we need to figure out where we want to put our garden. I don't want it too far from where we're living. Let's eat some food. We're really getting hungry over here. I probably do not have any... Yeah, I don't even have a pick. I don't have any dirt. I have to make one more hoe. Alright, that was painful. Let's get away from having to do that. Get down by the water's edge and find a place to plop this dirt. We'll create one more hoe so that we can do our growth, and then we'll get our next accomplishment, which will be seedy place. Then I'm going to establish there's a cave on this island, and that's where I'm going to get some materials for the house later. But in the meantime, I need to establish some kind of a small house so my bed doesn't get blowed up. Let's see, where am I going to put this garden at? As long as we're a few blocks away from the water, it should grow fine. And since this is gravel, I'm going to know the difference. I'm going to know where water is and where the other stuff is. I'm going to want to put this terrain, this part here, back to normal when I'm done. Alrighty, folks, this is where we're going to plant our garden. And with the wheat we get from this, until we have some iron and we can do a different garden somewhere else, we'll be able to get these villagers to start mating. That won't be a problem. Now I have some sugar cane. Let's go ahead and plant that up real quick. Actually, let's plant these carrots. That'd be a smart move. Now, we need to claim this area that we're on, so let's make sure we do that so we don't have any issues with any malicious players, but I'm not assuming that there are any here. I am, in fact, assuming that everybody's going to be a nice person, and I'm going to think the best of people. That's what I'm going to choose to do. We'll keep this carrot. We'll get rid of this moss and these trees. Okay, let's claim that land on the end. He told us how to do it, so let's grab the end of our beach here. Claim. Claim. And 3 more. And if I look at my claim, it doesn't say how many more we have, but if I press whatever I use for this. What did I use for the claims mod, folks? I don't remember anymore. I lost my mind. I don't remember. Oh, I did F4, right? Yeah. Says I have half of it, what I can claimed. The desert and the swamps. You see any kids yet? I don't. Their inventory isn't full yet. Are they getting into trouble? Doing things I don't want them to do? Nope, they're behaving themselves, unlike normal villagers normally do. Okay, so now what we're got to do is we got to collect some more wood. We have enough here. We don't really have enough here for what we want to make. I kind of want to make what I want to make out of oak. The dark oak is good for like where the water is and stuff, but it's dark, you know? It's really dark kind of texture. I don't want to throw any of my materials away, though. They need to all be used. I need to get a couple of pickaxes. So we'll do that real quick. We'll grab these planks. And we'll throw down a really quick structure, something halfway decent anyway, and then we'll wrap this up. Hopefully we'll have a successful mate. Once that hay grows up, I can harvest it and we can see what we end up with. So, where shall we place our house? That's the question. That is the question. Did I keep an extra craft table on me, or was I silly and I threw it into the bin? Oh well. I knew I'd make a mistake somewhere. I just don't like getting blown up and then losing everything. So I tend to be kind of clingy when it comes to stuff. Okay, all of our trees have grown. We got a pretty decent view over here, and we also have a bit of a cave, but this is where we can start a mine in here, I think. Let's see. We've got this nice little cove over here where the horses are hanging out, doing their horse thing. And I kind of like this. I kind of like this little cove. Got a little acacia over here, which is nice. I got a little slit here I can investigate and see what's down there. Alright, so we could live in this cove, and then another possibility is over here. Okay, what do we have? Right on the edge of the savanna, we've got these palm trees. We also have right over here, but we don't have an extra bed. We'd have to run quite far to get back to my bed at night. But if we went right here on the edge, we have this wonderful view that we could enjoy. Let's go for the view. We'll throw down a real quick and dirty structure right here, and then we will see what we see after that. We'll have to go back and get my bed and bring it over here, but that's okay. We'll also have to claim the area. We haven't claimed it yet. Alrighty, so let's head back to base, get my bed before it gets too dark out, because this is the kind of terrain where anything could be hiding under the ground at you. Yeah, I don't even know what kind of biome you'd call this. I've got oak trees and dark oak and acacia all in the same area. It's kind of funny. I think I kind of like this sky texture pack or whatever it is. Has our wheat grown yet? Not yet. Now he said if we die, even if my bed's broke, it should bring us back here. So we're gonna take Boston at his word there and trust that that's gonna be how it's gonna be. Because we're taking our bed with us. Alrighty, we got ourselves some fertilizer. Some good old bone meal. Alright, we're going to build ourselves a nice little house here on this little hill. I don't know how much more I want to take off of the top of this. I kind of want to build it like it is right here. So let's just see what we can do here, how we can blend it in. It's just going to be a single floor survival house. Nothing super fancy, but I want to do a few nice tricks with it. So with this here, let's create a deck. We want a nice deck. Now we want to bring this deck out a little ways. You know, we always have to have a deck on our house. You guys know how we roll. Alright, I think I'm going to go this way, actually. And one last row right here. Mouse scroll wheel, you can make a boat deck thing later. Are you getting impatient? Waiting for me to get my house built? Okay, we've got two of these. Alright, let's grab over here. We'll plop down a bed, lock ourselves into it, and a crafting table, which we brought with me because we were actually smart the second time around. And let's go ahead and create some more slabs. And I think that's going to do it, although I could do 7. I could go a little further. Oh! Not intended. My sense of balance is not very good today. Okay, well, we got one slight issue. We can make it a little wider, but then we've got these huge gaps going on here. And again, I plopped it in the wrong spot. Alright, while we're down here, let's see, what do we think of using some fencing for our supports? And of course, that doesn't work because there's a gap on the underside, so you have to think ahead a little bit, which I did not do, but here we go. I saw a little icon here with the cursor. I think there might be a way to move or rotate things here, folks. Which, if that's true, that would be pretty sweet, I think. Actually, I am thinking it's going to go right here. I think that this is what I'm going to do. Because I want an uneven number of like 7, I think, for the width. We've got 6. So with this row, we would have 7. So I think that's the way to go. I think I'm going to be happy with that. Okay. You guys are probably wondering what I'm up to. But sometimes you just have to work on the fly, and this is the idea that I have. And I'm actually going to make this irregular to copy where the terrain was. I'm actually doing it a little bit different. Alrighty, so now we can create our railing along the front here. Okay, so let's build up a house. Let's see what we can do with this oak that we have here. And we've got a little bit of cobble, but we'll add more detail later. We're not going to be able to do a lot of detail right now. Do I want this deck to go out any more? Is that good enough just having this double road deck here? I think, folks, I'm going to live with this, but let me know if you think it's too small. Oh, let's count it out first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, we don't want that. No, we're against all even numbers. Ugh. We don't like even numbers. We'll make another couple of fences for this last bit here. Boston survived. Those dungeons are not easy, and you guys are going to be there with me when I first go into one. Either on a stream or in an episode, I'm going to have you right there with me for the whole nightmare ride. So I hope you're ready for that. This is weird. This is going to be a 7x7 place, which was not what I had originally intended, but that's what we're going to end up with. And yes, I know that some of the texture palette and colors here are kind of silly. I know, I can hear you now. I don't know how big I want my windows. But I ran out of oak, which is not good. We got to get my frame built. And we haven't even done anything with the roof, and we need to have in our furnace. Now here's a question for me. Do I want to create this kind of a door instead? Because if I do that, then I can not have to worry about it. I can have a window on one side, which would look really nice. Right? Right. Now, I'm not sure what I want to do here. I might just put in some wall. I've got a plan here. I think I want to do something a bit different. So let's get this up. Oh, poo. Mouse wheel not working for me. And let's do it over here. Let's not do the same wall. Let's do a different wall. But we'll put it right there. Let's go to sleep real quick and get rid of the dark. And we'll go grab my stuff, get a chest up, move everything over here, get some things put in the furnace, and that will be the end of our stream today. We'll go to the chat briefly, and you guys can let me know what you think so far. And looks like so far you guys want me to continue doing it, so pretty cool. There we are. Let's do something different for this doorway top. I don't quite like that, so let's do that different. Yeah, and I've got an idea what I want to do for the inside there. Then I got to figure out the roof, but that could be done later. At least we have a general idea of a survival place. We got a wonderful view. We can look at the stuff over here. We're far enough away from the village, we won't get annoyed by all their chatter. We'll move our bed inside. And we got to create a chest and put some of our stuff in it so we can get our inventory cleared out so we can start moving in. We need some more dark oak chests. Let's see, where should I place my bed? I think my bed should go probably right here. What I'm thinking, and I'm thinking I want to put a chest right next to my bed. And then a crafting table, we're going to stick that right there. RIP in advance. You expecting me to die? Is that the plan here? Alright, let's grab 2 dark oak chests. I've never done that before where I place the chest next to the bed, and I think I like that effect. Let me know what you guys think in the chat. Our wheat should have grown by now, so we should be able to go to those villagers and get them to start mating. We need a couple of doors, though, so let's get us a couple of doors. Unfortunately, I think we're going to have to use dark oak doors, which I don't know how those are going to look in here, but we're going to go ahead and go for it. If I don't like it, I'll figure out something later, but I need some kind of a door temporarily just to kind of keep an eye on the place. That doesn't feel right to me. When I come to this side of the door, I want the door handle to be on the other side. That seems right. And that seems right. A little too high class, a little too fancy for our little cabin, but it does match really well with everything. Okay, one last little touch. I swear, we're just about done. We're just about ready to go over and check things out, but I got one last little touch I thought I'd try. Uh-oh, my stomach is giving me fits. I heard my stomach make a mighty grumble. Maybe I didn't like my spaghetti and meatballs as much as I thought. That kind of sinks it in. I'm not sure I'm a big fan of that. Sinking it in like that. Let me know what you guys think in the chat. But I think we're going to do it for now. Okay, so we are ready to go grab my stuff. Let's go see how the villagers are doing. Let's wrap this up. Let's see how this looks from a distance really quick, too. Gotta make sure it's fitting in here. Whee! There might be stuff down there. Better be careful. I punched a fish. Well, you know what? It doesn't look terrible. The roof will really make or break the design. I've got so many new blocks and different things that I can do. It's not even going to be funny. There's probably even a way to do the wall that I'm envisioning with stone for the windowsills. So let's go back, get our stuff. Gave the fish a stay of execution today. See if our villagers are ready to have a bunch of wheat thrown at them. And that is gonna do it, I think. Wrong way, wrong way. No way up. I knew I was gonna fall. Ooh, hey. I'll take it. Keep an eye out for creepers. As soon as you find something interesting, that's when creepers show. Alright, we can get shears. Not a problem. Or a sword. We already lost a little bit of health, but no big deal. Alright, let's grab this oak. We might want it later. We are gonna grab our... Well, let's see if our wheat grew. We were far enough away it might not have. Folks, we won't be able to do the mating today. The wheat has not grown. It's going to take its time. I do have a little bit of bone meal. I don't think I brought it with me, though. So it's just going to be a bit till we can do anything with that. Yeah, I've got one little splotch of bone meal, which I don't think is going to help much. We can throw it on the plants just to see if it does anything, I suppose. Let's see. I want to leave some things here. Let's leave the trees in here, because we're going to be replanting those. Let's leave the sugar cane. Let's leave our beetroot seeds. I feel kind of bad that I had beetroot right off the bat, and Boston had to fight to find this stuff. Let's leave this moss. We might want this later for something. We can just leave that chest there, and the crafting table, and the lantern for that matter. Let's see if anybody has had any kids. I see nothing there. I don't know if they all have jobs or not, but we'll see what kind of villagers we get. Running back to base. Can we avoid the giant crevice this time? Giant box on the hill. I'm envisioning something like a lodge that you would have like at a Caribbean resort. I think that's what I want to eventually make here. I think that will be the plan. I don't know if in this mod things can burn. I'm not sure on that. I've always been cautious. Every time I watch Good Times with Scar, he's talking about how he managed to burn down his house or whatever, so I'm always trying to be careful about that. I don't know how that works around here. I got 9 cobble. I got a bunch of gravel. Let's put the gravel down. I mean, it don't look pretty or anything, that's for darn sure, but it can't burn. Actually, let's replace this with wood. Yeah, the vaults are dangerous. You could make a pumpkin farm and compost them. You don't need to replant pumpkin plants. Yep, that's true. I could do that. I could do a composting type of a thing. Actually, be a pretty good idea. I might consider that, actually. Not sure I like it, but I know that there's no way that that's ever going to burn anything, so we'll live with it for now. Although it could burn the crafting table if that happens to be flammable. Somebody let me know if the crafting table can be burnt or not, because I don't remember. But I think it'll be okay. Boston says, thanks. I have 1 or 2 more runs. I kind of like it too. I was thinking I might want to do the same thing over here. But I don't have enough cobble right now. I'll have to do it later. I don't know if this is burnable or not. I hope that the crafting table can't get burnt and then burn the whole house down. That would... I mean, I can move the crafting table over to the other corner. That's not a problem. It's just, ooh, I do not want to have to move it. All right, let's put away everything into our chests and then let's wrap. Okay, let's try a different side. I don't like that side. Always faces the same way. That's interesting. Okay, I got an emerald. I got my little encyclopedia here. I got some food cooked up, ready to go. Got my boat, which I'm going to carry with me at all times. I'm going to save the sack for now. I will need another crafting table, but not right at the moment. Is there anything else here? Yes, let's take this and the bone meal and go back over and mess with the wheat one last time before we quit. Oh, I got more cobble. Let's do it. Let's do this design element. I kind of like it too. It looks cool. Gives it a little flavor flav. Little odd looking, but I have a way that I can fold that all together a little later, so I'm not going to worry about that too much right now. I'm not even going to worry about that there. I think what I'm going to do instead is maybe something like that. What do you guys think? Actually, I can do 2 there, but I'm going to do just 1. Grab some more slabs. I kind of like that. Kind of gives it a bit of an extra touch of like it's on supports or something, you know? That would be the wrong spot to put it, though. To match it up, we would put it right there. Okay, so we've got a bit of an issue here, but I think what we're going to do... Okay, that won't work because we have to have... Okay, I got you. I understand. All right. I don't know how we would match up the footing here, though. That I'm not sure on. Could do that. And then just leave the other side the way it is, I suppose. All right, let me know what you guys think of that. We got our iron cooked, so that's good. Let's run back and finish this up. Got our hoe, got our stuff. We need some food on me. Let's eat. I don't know either. And I don't know how much the burning is on this server, how extreme that is or not. I don't know. I know that fire spread was turned off on the Philosophy SMP server. But I don't know how it is here. And I don't know how things are compared to back when Scar used to burn down his house all the time. Poor guy. Alrighty, so this will be our last task of the evening. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me. We're going to go to the chat window here in a second. It would be so awesome if we could get some villagers running around to show you guys. Did I leave the crafting table or did I take it with me? I left it. I was smart. Okay, good. Because I knew I might need it for things. Alrighty, let's see if we need to use this. Only thing I can think is that my wheat's not getting enough sunlight, maybe? I think these yellow ones are ripe. Let me see if I'm right on that. If they aren't ripe, yeah, they're not ripe. Okay, excuse me, I'm wrong on that. Let's put a couple of torches down just in case maybe they need more light. Okay, how do I tell when these are actually ripe enough is the next question. And do I have anything I could fill a composter with? I used to be able to get leaves with, I don't remember if it was this or another tool, but I need something to fill a composter with. No, you can't collect leaves. I guess you have to use shears for that, which I don't have with me. Don't have any other plant material. I've got some moss here and there I could fill their composter with. If I can fill the composter, I can can't collect the dried bushes either. Just get a stick out of it. Anyway, if I can fill their composter, I can then pop out some more bone meal. But probably by the time I get done fussing here, things will already have grown a bit. Let's go see. That's one hungry composter. I have no idea how to get enough material to stuff down that thing's gullet. I know that that one with the green isn't grown yet. Huh, I thought I saw some wheat stalks. So I'm beginning to wonder if you have to have a special kind of knowledge to grow the wheat and harvest it. Alright, so I guess that's where we're going to have to end it then. I won't be able to get the villagers anything to fill up their inventory. I just don't have anything to give them. I'd have to make bread. And it looks like I might need to study up on how to get my wheat skills up, so I'll have to do some research on that. Anyway, that's good enough for today. I don't think I have anything else I can compost. I planted some carrots, but I don't know that the carrots are going to grow any better. Let's take this stuff here, chuck it into that thing. I think you can give villagers carrots. But I really hate to waste carrots because Boston gave me those as a gift and I don't want to be wasting them. Alright, we got a little tiny bit of fertilizer, or bone meal, as it's called. Now, right over here, what is this? You'll be a level 100 farmer if farming is even possible. Yeah, I don't even know, man. I can't even tell how grown that is. I don't think that is any higher than just... Oh, I got 2 carrots out of that one hit. Alright, so I can do something with the carrots. Let's go into the villager area and borrow one of their beds and say our goodbyes. And then I guess next time you see me, hopefully we'll be able to get this little farmer running. Haha, you can't get in there. So yeah, we can farm carrots. We've learned that. I was able to get 2 out of that. Alrighty, folks. So hey, look at my wonderful little kicks here. That'll conclude this episode. I want to thank you guys for watching. We're going to go into the chat area. I know we went a little longer, but we did start a little later. Hopefully that's okay. Let me know what you guys thought of this. We got a lot to learn, a lot more to discover. We've barely even scratched the surface, but we've started to get a little base established here. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what will happen. We have got to get into our first vault together, but that's a little ways down the road still. I'll catch you guys in the next stream, which will probably be next week. This will probably start being done on Tuesdays, and then I've got another game that might do on Wednesday. But since I didn't do a stream Tuesday this week, I thought, okay, I'll do the Tuesday stream today on Wednesday. Hopefully that makes sense. Catch you guys in the next video. Keep it real. See you later. Pizza.